Hey, what's going on out there? It's your boy from Brooklyn, Chef Shannon at Roselle. Just saying, did you bring your cleavers today, folks? Well, it's going down in the kitchen. I'm cooking breakfast today, and I'm talking about breakfast. The one that everybody's like, I ain't got time. And I'm like, listen to me, breakfast, the way I'm going to show you, the omelet, the whole 9 yards, it's going to take you less than 15, 20 minutes. You're done start to finish. Boom, you're out the door. So come with me. Let's cook breakfast. All right, so what we're gonna need to get started today, folks, the same thing we always need, mise en place. Let's get everything we need out in front of us so we're not looking for anything and fumbling around, okay? First thing I need is my cast iron skillet here for my bacon. I need the cast iron skillet. I like that one for the bacon. Next thing we're gonna do, our omelet pan. Non-stick. I like to use the non-stick. I know it's not that traditional, but we ain't getting into that now. But this right here really works. 8-inch pan. Out in front of me, I have my eggs. I have my bread out already for my toast, right? So that's an easy peasy right there. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop it right into the toaster so I know it's there. So the only thing I have to do is put that down when it's time. We're gonna go over to the fridge here. I gotta grab the bacon. The bacon, I'm getting my cheese for my omelet. And this is all stuff you're gonna pick up at the grocery store, okay? And that's it for now. So I have my Swiss cheese. That's what I like in my omelet. 2 slices, look how quick this is. Back into the fridge. Remember what I said? Listen to me, don't leave stuff out for other people to have to clean up after you. Nobody likes that person in the kitchen. Make sure you're putting your stuff away, you know? It's that easy. Look, it's done, boom, it's out of the way, okay? Next thing I have is my bacon. Yeah, bacon. You know what goes good with bacon? More bacon, folks. You know what goes good with more bacon? More bacon. So this is gonna go right into my cast iron skillet. And don't worry about like the bacon, I know it's hanging over there, you know, but don't worry about it. Bacon shrinks a lot. Bacon shrinks a lot. You know what I mean? It's like after you come out of the pool, you know? It shrinks a lot. Now, you know, I talk about this a lot, and everything's about convenience. When you're cooking, if things are not convenient to you, it becomes cumbersome. You don't want to cook. Look, my garbage, right in between my cabinets here. I don't have to walk somewhere else. I don't have to leave it here. But remember what I said. If you're going to leave all your garbage out, okay, and I'm going to get this in 2 swoops. I need this to scramble the eggs, right? Leave a bowl out in front of you. And when you have scraps or garbage, throw it all in the bowl. Then take the whole thing when it's full. When you're done cooking, then bring it over to the garbage and get rid of stuff. But next thing I need is the bowl, the mixing bowl that I need for my eggs. Side towel, a must. You don't have a side towel when you're working in the kitchen. You need something to get your hands clean real quick. You need to grab something off the stove that's hot. That's what you need. Okay? But make sure, mise en place. All right? So let's keep going. My side towel, again, goes on your side right there. You need one that's long enough to do this. I took out my Swiss cheese. That's going in my omelet. Love Swiss cheese in my eggs. It adds that little bit of punch in the back of the egg. The eggs get creamy. The omelet is fluffy. You need a little something with a little zing in it. Swiss cheese. We're going to make this quick. You'll see. Look, another helpful tip. I open up the garbage right here. Eggs go in, right? The shell goes right into the garbage. Talk about convenient, right? So here we go. Tricks, you ready? One-handed, baby. One hand. Boom, egg goes in, and Bob's your uncle. Close, eggs on your hands. Do not go touching anything. Sink goes on. We give a little pump of the soap there. And we wash the hands. Okay, very important. Salmonella is real. So, all right, so eggs are in here, okay? 3-egg omelet. That's kind of a standard thing. Next thing we need to do is make sure we have our butter. Remember we talked about that? You take your butter out. It doesn't have to go and stay in the fridge. The butter can be out. You can leave it out on your counter. I mean, don't put it over the heat, you know, it'll turn to liquid. But I leave my butter out all the time. That's why I like butter dishes, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Butter dish. Feel free if you need like a non-stick spray. If you're doing egg whites, non-stick spray. Okay, so when I do my protein breakfast, the healthier breakfast that I eat, it's not even that much healthier, but I use a spray because it helps with egg whites. Egg whites stick a lot more by themselves than whole eggs because there's no fat. So inside my eggs, again, remember what I said, cracked black pepper. And you notice, listen to me now, you notice, I have no flames on, the bacon's not even cooking. If I was in a restaurant setting like I've been before, and I was trying to get this done quick, I would have the bacon running right now, the pan would be on low, and I'd be okay. Okay, but I'm not. I'm getting this all done in an orderly fashion. Nothing's going out of order, and I want to make sure I get all my mise en place. You got it. And I want to get it all done and out in front of me. Cheese is out here already. And again, I'm giving this to you easy so you understand it, right? You don't have to go buy no fancy cheese in a block and start grating stuff. Go to your deli, get some sliced cheese. This is a delicious, quick breakfast. Everybody should know how to make breakfast. You should. And you should be ashamed of yourself if you can't, especially after this. I'll know if you didn't watch it now. All right, so cracked black pepper in the eggs. Give it a couple of twists. Remember what I said? I like the fine grind on my black pepper, okay? And it needs a little salt. Remember, a kosher salt. Boom. When you're salting, remember, up high. Bing, bing. Did somebody ring the bell? Now, I like fresh parsley in a lot of my stuff, especially my omelets, right? So I keep my herbs out in front of me. Boom. They're out on my cutting board. Remember what we talked about last time too, right? I'm keeping my ingredients out here. Grab my knife. And what am I not doing? I'm not taking any more knives off that wall. I only need this one right here. So we get this. We get the parsley. Parsley is that thing. When you start chopping parsley before service, it's too late. So you know what they used to have us do in culinary school when you work in a restaurant somewhere? Your job sometimes is just like cutting parsley. That's all you'll do. It happens. There's like bunches of them everywhere. You got to fill the sinks with cold water. You got to grab them all by the stems with the leaves on the bottom. Rinse them in the water. Shake them out, dry them. Chop it fine enough for it to be confetti. Okay? Then it has to go in a cheesecloth. And like 17 people need to tug on this thing like it's a friggin' fire hose. It's ridiculous to get all the moisture out of it because it's used mostly as a garnish. This is a rough chop and it's just gonna go right in the eggs. All my mise en place is done. The knife I used, remember, I'm gonna rinse real quick and I'm drying and I'm putting it away. I do not want this thing out. I don't want to be reaching for that cheese when I need to make my omelet and Mr. Sharp Edge over here says hello to me. So, and then I put my stuff back. Dry my hands off. First thing I'm going to be putting on is my bacon. This is going to take a lot longer than the eggs. When I tell you eggs happen fast, that's why it's a great breakfast item. All right, so first thing that's going to happen here, bacon's going to go on. Let's turn the heat on. Let's see. You ready? Here we go. All right. So burner goes on. I'm going to put it pretty high to start because, again, cast iron. It's going to take a little bit for it to heat up. And I am actually not even going to touch this one yet. Okay? Remember, mise en place. Get everything ready. Get everything good to go. This way this thing happens quickly. Look, I'm going to take my paper towel. This is for my bacon, right? My bacon comes out. I want a place to put it to help it drain off. On the paper towel, on the dish, right? So we got a spot now to put the bacon when it comes out. Next thing I'm gonna do, everybody should have one of these, and if you don't, you should make one up. And let me show you how easy it is. That bacon's done, the bacon grease. Do not dump that down your sink. Don't do that. Your plumber's gonna hate you, and then you'll hate yourself when it backs up in the house. So, container. You know those throw-out containers you get from takeout? Right here. This is your baking holder, your bacon fat holder now. And you're going to use that bacon fat. We'll do it in another episode. I'll show you what you use the bacon grease for. Well, you can use it for everything, but there's one thing specific I love. Put this in the sink. Put the cap over here. When that bacon is done, you take the bacon out. You drain the grease into container. When the container fills up, you take out what you need that you want to hold on to. You put the cover on this thing. You throw it right in the garbage. That's it. Don't run it down them pipes. You'll be mad. So another helpful tip right there. And save some of it. Bacon grease is good. All right, we got the pan on. Remember what I said? We're touching the pans. Side towel. That handle. One rule of thumb. In the kitchen, pretend every handle that you touch that's on your stove, every single handle is hot. So always put a towel on it, okay? Back down it goes. I want to lower the heat a little bit. Remember what I said before. Your bacon's going to fry anyway, but I want everything to cook evenly and come out at the same time. So I had it on high. I get it. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Protein season up. Big bang, boom. Everybody's coming together. And I want to lower that heat because I need a little bit of time to get everything else done. We're doing a Swiss cheese omelet. Plain and simple. That easy. Remember, our eggs went in the mixing bowl. Now I'm beating the eggs. Just like I beat them up. All right, so eggs are getting whipped. And here's this misconception. People are like, oh, put milk in there. It makes them fluffy. Milk, cream, all that stuff does not make your eggs fluffy. It makes your eggs creamy. You know what makes your eggs fluffy? The whisk. Whipping them. And you whip them. And you whip them. But the more air you get in them, the fluffier they will be. All right. And now you could leave this here. Your eggs are ready. Your pan is on here. We're checking on our bacon. Looks good. Next thing we need, remember, easily accessible. My tongs for the bacon. Turn the bacon. You know how you know when your bacon needs to be turned? When it comes off the pan. Easily. Just like that. Okay? If it does not come off easy, you cannot flip the bacon. And that's the real. And again, I turned down the heat a little bit. Remember? Because I don't want to be burning everything. So this is all ready to go. I'm loving it. We got a little treat for breakfast today too. Love. And the reason why you can do this with bacon, right, in case you don't know, how we cook bacon in restaurants and for big events and what have you, is they go on a sheet pan in the oven and they cook them all at one time. Right? So we're doing the same thing here. We can raise the heat just a little bit here, you know, just to kick it up just a little bit. We're going to raise the heat just a little bit. But your bacon's going to cook and get crispy the way you want it anyway, no matter if it takes a little bit longer or you cook it real quick. So just another helpful tip there. So here we go. I always like a little freshness, especially breakfast time, right? But I cut pineapple, okay? Just yogurt, simple, simple. My little vessel here. Watch how easy this is. We're not doing anything hard here. And believe me, I'm still only at like maybe, really to tell you the truth, if I was doing this fast, I'm still at only 10, 15 minutes. I bought the yogurt already. It's not like I made the yogurt. Don't get ridiculous, okay? Container, again. This, I don't waste this. Don't waste anything. Oh my goodness. Come on. Delicious. Okay? In it goes. Now we got our pineapple. I'm taking my chef knife out again. So I got my pineapple. Look how quick this is. We cut it 2-3 times. Boom. Bang. Couple of pieces of pineapple. Fresh pineapple. That's simple. Okay? In it goes. Right on the yogurt. Honey. Honey, honey, honey. You ready? Come on, folks. We're putting goodness everywhere. That's just how it is. Honey goes back. Remember, those spices I always keep out, the ones I'm always using. A little cinnamon. Bacon. Done. Pan goes off. Bacon comes out. Look at that. Come on. This right here is. Remember, our pan, hot, grease is in there. Last thing I want to do is burn myself. Side towel. I'm moving it out of my way. How about now? Do you see it now? All right. And we got a little fresh fruit, some yogurt, very good for you. Now it's omelet time. You guys ready? Let's give this a little more, we're gonna give it a little more air. We're gonna fluff it up a little bit. I'm turning my pan on. It's at medium high right now. Inside there, what are we putting? We all know what goes in there. Butter. You need like a tablespoon. That's it. I'm gonna lower this flame here. Eggs are down. Down goes the toast. Butter's in the pan. You see it? You see it? This flame is really low. My pan is getting warm enough. I want that pan warm enough when I put these eggs in there and hear it sizzle. And remember, all my utensils, they're right here. Everything I need is right here. The cheese is right here. The bacon is right here. The knife to butter the toast is right. It's all right here. Anyway, and remember, our eggs, we got a little fresh parsley, salt and pepper in there. That's all you need. That right there is going to be delicious. And in they go. And again, we're cleaning as we go. I'm opening the garbage. I'm throwing that out. This goes in the sink. It's out of my way. My side towel and my butter's ready. My cheese is now ready to go. And I'm taking my spatula out because I need it for my eggs. Now what I want to do is move these eggs a little bit. I want to move these eggs just a little bit. I want to open up the bottom of that pan to cook these eggs evenly. You see? They start to curd up here. And I'm going around the edges. I want to keep everything nice and clean. That pan, everything nice and clean. Here comes the cheese. Here comes the cheese. Here comes the, don't cut the cheese. Here comes the cheese. Look at that. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Come on, folks. It don't get any better than this. I'm checking. I'm a little loose. My toast is up. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit more. Let that cook. Toast comes out. Oh, it's a little toasty. But you get the idea. I like my toast a little more done anyway, right? So it's on my board. Butter goes on quickly, right? Because it's hot. The toast is hot. The omelet's doing fine. I hear it. It's talking to me, right? It's telling me, I'm ready, almost ready, almost ready. On goes the, oh, I broke that. Okay. Salt. Remember, I don't have salted butter on my bread. It's out. I'm ready. You want to watch this happen? Now I'm turning the heat down real low. She got to do her thing now. Oh, she talking. What? What? Oh, I know. Shh. You ready? Plate. Remember, we said this is fast. This ain't a hard meal to do. Bacon goes on. Okay. Garbage. Sink. Is it ready? One flip. Do you see how the parts? No, come on. This is fluffy, light, deliciousness. It's all going on right there in that pan. You ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. You ready? Oh, come on. I'm turning the heat off. Wait a minute. It's coming off the pan and it's sizzling. Look. Come on. Come on, the yogurt, a little bit of pineapple. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Are you crazy? If you can't make breakfast and you can't do this, now you can. All right, so you see we got everything on the plate and we're ready to eat. Listen to me, I'm telling you, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, especially if you're only cooking for yourself. You gotta cook for two people, maybe. Listen to me, maybe. The time it's gonna take for you to decide where you wanna eat, decide how you're getting there, decide who you're gonna call to go with you. You could have made breakfast, ate, and been chilling. Make sure you're subscribing, okay? That's very important. If you liked it, yo, throw the thumbs up right there. You didn't like it, throw the thumbs down. You think you could do better? You know where you're gonna get some food from me? Hit the subscribe button. And remember, you don't need anything on here. You put everything in there. It's got the parsley. It's got the Swiss cheese. Come on now. Folks, are you crazy? The lightest and fluffiest eggs ever? Come on. Let's eat. Boom. I fold that up. Let me show you how it works, how your boy does it, right? I take a bite of the toast. I know you can hear it. That crunch is loud. Little egg. Come on. You come near my plate, I have to take one of the other knives out, okay? Let's go. That's good right there. Spoon drop. Let me know what you guys want to see. What do you want me cooking? What do you think we should do next? Well, I'm definitely going to do something for lunch next, but leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like for me to cook. You know, I'm not coming to your house and cleaning anything, though, I'll tell you that right now. And I will leave a mess in your kitchen. So, that's it. I gotta go. This is the eating part of the cooking and eating. You go do something and I'll finish this.